Hey, hello my friend, how you doing? So it is a pretty nice question you got, and so I decided to make a video response for you. So the same thing happened to me with other languages, and I'm gonna talk about my personal experience so that you can have an idea about this. So I got delayed in so many languages, such as, for instance, Vietnamese. I was studying Vietnamese, started last year studying Vietnamese, and I wasn't so consistent, and there was a time when I was studying and dropping and then restarting and dropping once again, one over and over again. And then I believe I was at the very beginning of chapter 7, despite the fact that I wasn't studying it so good. So I decided to restart from the very beginning, and now I'm on chapter 4. So you asked me if you should restart your studies on chapter 20, on lesson 23. I believe that it's better if you go back to lesson number 1 and start from the scratch again. Why? Because by the time if you said that you have dropped it, so you probably will have forgot about a lot of things. So it's better if you go back from the scratch from the very beginning again, and then you will know that things will be much easier for you to learn until you reach lesson 22 again. You will learn things much easier because you will recognize words in a passive way. You will be able to recognize them. You will learn them more easily, and that will give you more motivation too. That will also give you more motivation because you'll say, "God damn it, man! That when I was studying this, I couldn't memorize words, and now I seem that I'm memorizing words easier. Seems like this language has been much easier for me now." So the same thing happens to me. It's not that my Vietnamese is good, because my Vietnamese still sucks, but I studied a lot of languages at the same time, and I also decided not to study so many languages. So I'm taking some languages off my list, but that's another story. And okay, another language that I had this kind of problems too. This kind of problems was Turkish. So I started studying Turkish, dropped it, restarted, dropped it. I kind of lost my motivation a lot because it's a pretty hard language, and I still can't speak Turkish. So I studied badly with Teach Yourself Beginner's Turkish, badly, and now I restarted studying it with another course. I restarted studying with colloquial Turkish, and I'm at the very beginning yet. But along this year, I intend to focus on Turkish, Vietnamese too, and the other language that happened the same thing to me was Romanian. So I studied. I didn't even finish studying Teach Yourself Romanian, and I had this problem with the language. At the beginning, things were flowing good, but then I had this problem with the language, and I still do now, because I haven't been lately. I haven't been consistent with my studies. But I realized that by the time I restarted studying, Romanian, with colloquial Romanian. Things were much easier for me. I recognized the words, I recognized the grammar, I recognized everything much better, and I felt much more motivated. So I really believe that it is better for you if you go back to the beginning, to the very beginning of it. And I can give you another example. I'm studying Catalan too. I was using Assimil, but I got sick and tired of Assimil. So now I restarted studying Catalan with another course, colloquial Catalan, and I restarted from the very beginning, from chapter number 1. Now I believe I'm on chapter number 4 or 5, I believe, and things are going pretty well because I feel much more motivated. Things are flowing much better, and I believe that by the time I decide to focus myself into Vietnamese, Romanian, or Turkish languages that I had those troubles with it, I believe that things will go much better. So I hope this helps. I really strongly advise you to restart from the very beginning again. And if you need any more learning tip, if I can help, you know that that's what I'm here for. See you, man.